Yeah, we're crossing the Hackensack River with a great escort. The Little Ferry Police Department. Great people. From the great state of New Jersey to the Queen of Thailand. Give back the land of the Aka people. A thank you to the police departments, county and city of New Jersey, and to the Port Authority, George Washington Bridge.
All right, thank you.
Can I get you to just point it at me? Just
here. Just by yourself?
Yeah, just point at me and everything going on here.
All right, Port Authority police car, all right? Ready?
It's already running. Okay, you want to just... All right. This is from the George Washington Bridge, headed into New York City. From the great state of New York and New York City to the Queen of Thailand, give back the land of the Aka people. And thanks to NYPD and to the Port Authority, letting us cross the George Washington Bridge. This is Hampton, about 6:30 on the morning, day 382, pulling into Times Square. He's not sure what to make of it all. It's 6:09, Times Square, New York City, and we're cutting off in 49th, the Rockefeller Center. There's Hampton and the Chrysler Building. Hey, how do you like that, guy? We made it to the Chrysler Building. Pretty good stuff, huh? Well, it's 6:50 in the morning. There's the Trump Tower. We're on 47th and 2nd, or 1st, I should say, corner. It's March 22nd, 382nd day of the Ride for Freedom. There's the Turkish Center. There's UN Tower number 2 in the fog. We were supposed to get rain today, but we just got fog so far, so we consider ourselves lucky. We have a very long ride from like 180th Street down here to 47th through Times Square. Say nothing of the George Washington Bridge. Good old Hampton here, he does not like automatic transmissions in buses. They make a certain pitch noise he doesn't like. But anyway, he's a great horse, and he made it. And that's the main thing. A great horse, Hampton. So we're about 400 or 500 feet away from the UN, and we're waiting for a good chunk of sunrise before we go over and finish this trip. There's our destination, but we're not quite there yet. Seems that things have been moved around a lot. There's the Trump World Tower. Quite a nice looking building. Chill. Okay, this is the 382nd day of the Ride for Freedom at 8 a.m. New York City at the United Nations. We'd like to thank God that we were safe. The horse, me, the wife, the kids, the bus. We want to commemorate all the Aka who never got any justice in this world. And we want to thank all the people that supported us. We ask the Queen of Thailand to return the land of the Aka people. I want to thank the New York City Police Department, the Port Authority, and the various police departments of the state of New Jersey. And we want to remember John Nance, one of our board members who passed away, who worked with the Tassidae, and Rob, a very good accordion player from Grants Pass, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. How you doing, boy? Huh? Chill out, all right? Yeah, he's had a long night. Very long night. What do you say, huh? Hmm? So, I was, last night I was coming up through a place called Arlington, and I thought I'd get a cup of coffee. So there was a Dunkin' Donuts in this parking lot. And so I headed for a telephone pole where I was going to tie up Hampton. And this woman coming to the parking lot and started coming after me. And she had white, short hair. And she started harassing me and saying, "Tell my friend on the phone that you're riding a horse." And then she was just going on and on. She said to me, like, "You probably figure I'm a real pain in the ass." And it was like she had a really evil, like a witch spirit to her, okay? And she just would not leave us alone. And when I went and get a cup of coffee, she hung out with Hampton. And when I come back out, there were like more people like, "When was your horse fed?" You know, it was like, you know, fed 30 pounds of grain. That's when it was fed, you know, like in the night before last and the night before in the morning, you know, between the two of them. So anyway, she just had this real, like, you know, evil, sinister way, like she wanted to make trouble. And it's just, there's no way to explain it, that if you crossed a bitch and a white witch, that's what you'd have. And so a bunch of fire engines come into the parking lot. It turned out they were celebrating the city's team winning soccer. And so I moved Hampton out of the parking lot right away and headed up the street, right? And I get like 2 blocks up the street, and this Arlington policeman pulls over, and these 2 guys get out, and this policeman's a really big guy. And, you know, maybe 50 or something. And he says, "Well, you might as well tie your horse up, because I'm having a trailer coming. We're taking your horse away from you, and we're impounding it at the Humane Society, and I'll tell you in a minute." So, so anyway, I said, "Well, like, what's the reason for that?" And he said, "Just don't even worry about it." He said, "I'm calling a horse trailer right now, and we're taking your horse away from you." And I said, "Well, there's nothing illegal about what we're doing. Oh, this is a highway. You can't be riding your horse here." And I said, "Well, I can take 1 street over." And he goes, "Well, that's going to be a problem too. You're just not going anywhere with this horse. We're taking your horse away from you." And I asked him, I said, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." Right? So I called the Union Township police and said, "Hey man, these guys are taking my horse away. They're calling a trailer to come get it. Can't give me any reason why they're doing it." And so pretty soon a bunch of other cops started showing up, and they started making phone calls and stuff, and these 2 cops sort of faded into the background, and the county guy come over to me and goes, "Look, we're going to escort you up, and if you have any problems with the local municipalities, you just call us and we'll get it straightened out," you know. But this guy, I mean, he was an incredible, arrogant asshole, you know. "We're going to take your horse away. We can't tell you what law you've broken, but we'll find one," you know. And he had out his rule book and everything, you know. And it's really interesting that this white witch was there. And a few minutes later, I'm having this really severe problem with a policeman who has an incredible chip on his shoulder. And that was the only person. I mean, all the other police in New Jersey were just unbelievably fantastic. They just had a blast all the way through Middlesex and all the way up through towards George Washington Bridge, the Port Authority, New York City PD, everybody just over the top, wonderful, courteous, helpful. You would not believe it. They said, "Man, good on you. That is unbelievable that you rode 382 days to get to the UN, and they escorted me when they didn't even need to. They escorted me like from Union Township all the way to like 59th Street in New York City. I mean, that's, you know, I said, I can just go. They go, no, 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 we don't want nothing to happen to you when you're so close to getting to where you're going. Anyway, it was a heck of a night. Unbelievable. Crossing the George Washington Bridge and just all the police taking pictures and having a good time. And I just want to really thank them and appreciate it. It was great stuff. There's Hampton tied to a tree in Central Park, a little bit protected from the rain. We are both tired, man. Dog-ass tired. So we're hauling Hampton to Bedminster, and we're leaving New York City. He's eating hay back there. It's a lot smoother going out than it was coming in. So this is Nobody's Business Farm Horse Transportation Incorporated, and they come out and got the horse out of Central Park and just made life extremely easy, and we have him out on the farm in retirement. So you tell Kevin how much I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. You got the stuff from the barn from...
With my saddle in its final resting place. Can you hold that? Just, it's already going.
Oh, my finger was over it.
That's all right.
Okay.
So this is the final resting place. Hampton saddle. The Ride for Freedom. 382 days.
That is so awesome.
We had like non-stop cops. You should have seen last night. Paramedics, everybody coming down to the intersections to take pictures all night long. All the different precincts, all the different cops, and then the Port Authority cops and New York PD, everybody. All right.
Beautiful. And Hampton's getting a rest now, well-deserved rest.
He's in retirement.
Yeah. He's going to love it here.
Yeah, oh man, he's in hog heaven. Is he rolling yet? Not yet. But
oh, he did once already.
He did, yeah. When he had the saddle still on, he rolled.
Well, he just rolled now.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What does he do when he's doing that?
Oh, he kicks his feet up in the air and just, you know,
scratching his back.
Yeah, stretching and...
Scratching his back.
Yeah.
That's such a fantastic horse. And I walked him from about 5 or 6 o'clock last night all the way till 7 o'clock when we got next to the UN. Non-stop, I walked.
Wow.
I didn't ride him. Well, I rode him for like
That's
the
why
last
your
20
feet
minutes.
have those sores on them that I saw in your video.
Yeah, but my feet do.
Yeah.
On the bottom of my feet.
I saw them on your video.
And,
I was up late last night watching all your videos.
Oh, did you? That's why you were up all night.
I couldn't sleep. I'm so excited about all this.
Yeah, it was something else. He was a great horse, man. He is a great horse today.
He is a great horse. Do you mind if I hook this? Is it still going?
Yeah, still going. Should show red up in the right-hand corner.
Okay. Hey, Hampton.
Good luck.
All right.
Nice
Thanks
meeting you.
so much. Great way to get to know you people. Nobody's business. Well, Hampton's up to his neck in grass.
He's happy now.
He'll have that mowed like a donut ring.
There you go. I hope it shows Nobody's Business Farm. I
already
love
did one on
that.
the side of the truck.
I love that.
Okay. Well, good luck.
All right. Thanks so much. Check out our website.
Yeah.
You'll be in the video today. Yeah, the truck and everything. Yeah, that was so cool. I couldn't believe it. I almost dropped the phone when he said, I have a guy down there in an hour, so he just pulled in. I thought, the way things are in New York City, they'd be busting my gut all day long. It could nothing be nicer to hear than that.
Yeah, he called me when I was coming down the road, headed in.
Yeah.
He goes, change of plans. How would you like to go to Central Park today?
So cool.
Pick up a wacky horseman.
I said, do I have time to turn around and run away? No, you have to go.
And then all the carriage guys, they took Hampton and tied him up near their carriages and said, you go over to the Ritz-Carlton and charge your phone, and they had a plug-in for me, so I stood across the street charging my phone because afraid the battery died and he wouldn't be able to talk to me.
Yeah, exactly.
And, all the different carriage guys, they were great. They took care of Hampton. They wanted to put him in a harness and see how he do in the car. One guy said, "I'll buy him from you. I think he's a great horse, man. He'd pull a cart."
He wanted to buy him?
Yeah.
No way.
Just leave. I said, "No, that's my daughter's, man." I said, "I wouldn't be able to go home if I sold him. I'd have to go find some place to sleep with a wino."
Okay. Well, good luck.
All right. Thanks so
We'll
much.
catch you around.
Thank you.
Your website.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right.
See you later, Mr. Hampton.
There you be.
There you be.
Yeah, last night was a sure one deal.
He's so happy. He's got plenty of room, right?
Oh, he's got tons of room, and he's also he don't have any more days with the saddle, or just dealing with the issues.
Leaving it.
Okay, this is the end of March 22nd, 2010, and this is the 382nd day of the Ride for Freedom, and Hampton made it to the UN, and then None of Your Business Farms, Kevin, sent out a truck and picked up Hampton like an hour and a half after he got to the UN at Central Park and whisked him out of there and brought us to Pittstown, New Jersey, to the house of Marguerite Tiger, who offered to put Hampton up on her small farm. And it's not small for him, it's really big. There's lots of grass, there's no cops, there's no people to call the cops, there's nobody to bother us. And so anyway, we brought the bus out and parked it in her driveway, and tomorrow we're going to go over lots of details about the trip, and it'll be a number of days before the kids get to go in a car to the UN to finish their part of the trip. But for now, Hampton is done on the Ride for Freedom, and we're going to keep doing updates. Remember, on April 15th we have the UN Permanent Forum for Indigenous Issues. And we made a few friends in New York City already, so we'll go back and see them. Like the horse carriage people are really nice people, nice guys, man. And then, let's see, tomorrow I'm going to start making notes on what the last 24 hours were like. We just got incredible help from the New Jersey police, from the Port Authority police, from the NYPD. Just incredible. Way more than we really needed, way more than we asked. We didn't ask for any, we just got all these people helping, and they were really excited about what we were doing and the fact that we'd made it all this way to New York City. And one policeman said to me, "We just want to make sure that you don't have any problems before you get to the UN, so we're going to escort you all the way and just bring your journey to a great conclusion." And it really was. And I walked probably, I don't know, 25 miles yesterday leading Hampton, and just walked the bottoms off my feet. But anyway, that brings Hampton's part of the Ride for Freedom to a conclusion. I still have a lot to do. We got bills to pay. If you can make a donation, we got to start saving up some money for diesel and a horse trailer to go back to Oregon, and we'll be leaving in the end of April. And I just want to thank everybody out there that helped and was supportive. I mean, it's hundreds and hundreds of people helped out on this trip along the way, and that is really greatly appreciated, and you'll be able to see the videos for years to come on YouTube. Thank you very much. So there's one part I think it's fitting to put at the end of this video, because this was an extremely positive day and people were really great. And so all these different police departments handed us off to the Bridge Authority, to the NYPD. And but here we're crossing, Hampton and I are crossing the top tier, the south side passenger walkway on the George Washington Bridge. And other police had called ahead and it was clear to go, and everybody was waiting for me, and we got up there sometime after midnight, like 2 a.m. or something, 3 a.m. or something, and all these police cars were lined up waiting, and all the personnel and everything, and I mean, it was just unbelievable. And so Hampton and I get on the walkway, and we just start walking across the bridge, man, and it is like really far, man. We're walking and walking and walking across the bridge. We get like halfway, and we get like 3/4 way, and like the lead, there's 2 rows of police cars on the bridge keeping traffic away from the guardrail so that Hampton's not spooked or something. I mean, they just escorted us all the way across, even though I was on the walkway. And about 3/4 the way across, the lead police car slowed down a little bit, and the policeman says to me, "Hey, you want some music?" I mean, it was like, we're just like, walk as fast as you can, because we just want to do this, and we don't want anything to go wrong. We just want to get across to New York City and then sit down and have some coffee and some donuts, man. And so I go, yeah, sure, why not? You know, music, no problem, why not? You know. And so then I just keep walking. He goes, hey, you want something like, what kind of music you like? You want something like patriotic? And I said, sure. And so all of a sudden, all of a sudden I hear him put on his PA system Ray Charles singing America. I was like, beautiful song, right? It's playing on his police car PA system. And Hampton hears it, and he starts like picking up his pace, man. Let's go. And so here we do the last quarter of the bridge, of the George Washington Bridge, to the sound Ray Charles in America playing on a police car, and just was really amazing. And Hampton started trotting, and so I had to start running to keep up with them, and all the way to the gate. And then we went down the ramp into the city of New York, and there's a bunch of policemen waiting there, and one of them said, look, I'm going to walk with you because we just want to make sure you make it okay. And so there's a couple of police cars following, and this one police officer walked. We walked all the way down to this donut shop and had a cup of coffee